everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about Season 20, but more importantly, heirlooms in Season 20, as we are getting our first ever free heirloom. That is correct, you are not mishearing that. And of course, we've got new prestige skins, new heirloom recolors, and hopefully a main heirloom for, one of your legends like Newcastle, Mad Maggie, so on and so forth. We're going to go over all of that. We're also going to give out some heirloom shards. All you guys got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill. But without further ado, let's talk about what we'll be looking forward to in Season 20. So this season is already off to a pretty interesting start as we have the anniversary event with brand new heirloom shards. A lot of people are very happy about that, myself included. But we already know a lot about what's coming next for Apex Legends. The big one is the fact that we are getting a brand new Inner Beast collection event that will be launching next month on March 5th, and it has already been confirmed by Hypermist and a few others that it will be getting the Octane heirloom recolor called Octane's Prototype. There's already new animations, and it comes with a brand new heirloom finisher. But on top of that, there's a lot more stuff coming in. The first thing is, there has been an Octane mythic skin found in the files for quite a while. It was actually there last season. I heard from Exo Madara, who also gave us a ton of other good information about this upcoming season before it launched, where he did confirm that Octane's Prestige is going to be the next one coming in, and Lifeline will be getting a Prestige skin with her rework probably in Season 21 or 22. And we actually know about this as well because Hypermist has found files about Lifeline's Prestige skin. The one big hope here though is that we finally get the dive trails. I feel like every time I talk about Prestige skins, I mention this, and I feel like it's really unfair to the people that bought Bloodhound, Bangalore, Wraith, and so many others that they still don't have the dive trails, yet they're still releasing new skins. Now, all of this being said, there is something new coming this season that we've never seen before. And you might have seen in the trailer, but there's this blade that Lifeline is holding, and it looks pretty cool. This has been confirmed by multiple sources now that their artifact dagger will be coming as a universal heirloom in Season 20, meaning any legend will be able to wield this. Now, a lot of people, for whatever reason, thought that the Buster Sword from the Final Fantasy Collection event was going to be the artifact dagger that has been leaked, but that's just not true, and it never was that situation. In fact, when you look at when it was originally leaked, which was a couple of months ago before Season 20 launched, True Serum talked about how there was going to be a free heirloom, and it's been leaked that it's a task type quest to earn it, and it's possible that it could be in a collection event in the near future. But with that bit of information about how it's a free heirloom and it's a task type quest, I don't know how the notion that the artifact dagger was the Buster Sword. It doesn't even sound like the same thing. You had to pay for it, and there was no task type thing to unlock the Buster Sword. There's also a thought that the Newcastle heirloom ended up being the Buster Sword, but the sound files for it are a little bit different. Once again, the Buster Sword was something completely unique on its own and not related, from what I understand, to the Newcastle heirloom or to the artifact dagger. We also know a couple of other things about the artifact dagger, and it once again comes from Exo, where he lets us know some of the information about the heirloom will be that it will be customizable, and he said everything from the hand, the hilt, the blade color, the core, all of that is completely changeable. It's our first customizable one in the game. Hopefully we get to see this with other heirlooms in the future, but what this makes me think is that this is actually going to be very similar to the signature weapon we saw in the mobile version, which we've talked about before. This is a free heirloom type thing that was found in mobile, and you were able to customize it and level it up with level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6. However, it would cost money to level it up. To get it would be free, but to then go ahead and modify it, as you can see, would cost money, which makes a ton of sense on how Respawn would want to go ahead and do this, at least with EA behind them. You get the free thing, then to customize it and make it your own, you have to spend a little bit of money. And we've seen more and more things get ported over from the mobile version over to the main game. You can just look at this season adding in perks, which was something designed from the mobile version. Now, along with that, there is a task type quest coming up that is going to be how we unlock it. And I actually think it would be pretty cool if it was something to do with Horizon, as we did see her look at the Jack Cooper time travel piece in the museum, which is related to Titanfall 2 lore. The devs have actually stated that there is going to be a lot of Titanfall lore continuing to come into the game, and Horizon seems to be the big setup for this upcoming season. We also know there's going to be some lore setting up Alter pretty soon too, which is going to be our Season 21 legend. We got our first sneak peek of it actually from early gameplay that leaked for Season 20, which also brings us to the point that it might be a while before we start seeing stuff like the Newcastle heirloom, because we are running out of legends to give normal heirlooms to, and we're not releasing a legend every single season. As you can see with the pick rates here, there's very few on that list that actually don't have heirlooms, such as Vantage, Catalyst, Ballistic, and Newcastle, and Mad Maggie. But other than that, everyone's basically been covered. Now, we did see this right here from Hypermist, which is a list of some events that got scrapped from last season. Obviously, the Newcastle heirloom is still listed there, along with the Octane Prestige skin and the Bloodhound heirloom recolor, which is coming in the near future, along with the Lifeline Prestige and the Octane heirloom recolor. What's interesting about the Bloodhound heirloom recolor is it's most likely going to follow the same pattern that we got with the Crypto recolor, where it actually just released in the store as a store sale item. It was the first one ever not found in a collection event. You could just buy it with shards right off the rip, and it's likely that the Bloodhound heirloom recolor is going to follow under the same pattern when we get the Rag Army event, which is releasing at the end of March. Let me know down below, what kind of heirlooms would you guys like to see? Whether it is the more prestige skin styled ones with dive trails hopefully coming in the near future, or are you more excited for the artifact dagger? Also, don't forget forget to check out this channel right here by my editor Novell, who does amazing Apex Legends content along with other video games. And until next time, Legends, keep slaying the Outlands. I'll see you out there.